Hi, and welcome back to Thone's 1 Peter Nibbles number 106, Serving for God's Glory, Part 3 of 7, and we're going to talk about hospitality today. We will be talking about this from a slightly different viewpoint a couple of days from now, but this is the sort of the more generic understanding of hospitality here. Comes once again from 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 7 through 11. Be loving to others. So why is this in the Bible? It's indicating how our world can be hostile to us. And that's this hospitality thing. Application to me. Now, in his study Bible, in verse 9, David Jeremiah, makes a very interesting observation about the connection between ancient hospitality and our current life in a hostile world. So this is relating ancient thinking to modern day understanding. Hospitality was important in the ancient world because inns were often dangerous and room was not always available. Peter uses this as an example for living in a hostile world. Believers should apply authentic love in everyday life, generously serving others despite any inconvenience. Just as it is inconvenient if you come up to the inn and there's no room in the inn. Sound familiar? I think that's in Luke, amongst other Gospels. But there was no room at the inn for Mary and Joseph as she was in labor. So we need to consider that hospitality then was sometimes almost a life and death thing, because professional hospitality places were questionable in safety and also questionable in availability. You couldn't go online back then and reserve your room, right? Okay. Now, God leads us with treat others with kind respect. And that's sort of what this is all about. My response is, Lord, thank you for giving us an opportunity to treat our brothers and sisters in Christ with loving hospitality. And what a welcoming person we would be if we were hospitable. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we give them a bed to sleep in at night. I mean, that it can mean that, but just the hospitality of, here, sit down and we'll talk for a minute, or here, let's go to the coffee shop and have a little relaxation and discuss a few things. Or, you look really tired. Can I get you a bottle of water? Because you seem to be in need of some hydration. These are hospitable acts, just the same as the more, what we would say, countercultural hospitality of inviting a stranger into your house to sleep. But all of those have their place, and some are more comfortable with one thing or the other, but we can always be hospitable in some sense, and hopefully in many senses, to a stranger. And maybe that stranger can become a brother or a sister in Christ. Talk to you next time.